Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kit share for how to kill a kit with style in May. And this time around I have tried something completely new for me. I have tried to do page kits. It might not be a complete page kit, and there are things that I will probably mix in that I haven't chosen yet. So let's get started. Oh gosh. There we go. The first thing I started with was my photos, and I chose photos that I have wanted to scrapbook for a long time, but that I haven't done. They have been in my pile beside me of photos that I often go to and try to choose, but somehow these have not been chosen. So here's a photo of my hubby, and that it's New Year's Eve, so I went with Vicki Boutin and her warm wishes. And what I really wanted to focus on was this beautiful acetate. And you will have glare all over. Oh, I hope you can see it. I wanted it a piece like this on the side, and then maybe some red papers, because there are some red things in my photo. So I thought it would be nice to pick that up and make it a bit more cheerful. But I know if I don't try to use this acetate, I will only hoard it. So let's try to do a layout with it. I got this beautiful stickers from Mrs. Brimbles that I bought from Dotty About Flares. It's their collaboration kits. And then I also have some Bramble Fox perspectives, also from Dotty About Flares collaborations. Then I have the 6x8 pad, because I don't know if I need more papers, so it's just a reserve. Let's see what we need. I brought in some chipboards because I want some dimension and a different texture. Maybe some lovely puffy stickers. Oh, and here's a title that I might use. The little sticker book, that might be fun. And then I have some tags from the paper with a lot of tags on, and then some of her ephemera or die cuts. And I gave myself quite a lot to choose from in this kit. So I won't go through it more carefully than this, because I do have a stack. Then we will move on to this one. And this is for this little photo of my youngest daughter and my mother-in-law having a little chat after they have changed the diapers. And I have a jelly bean soup collection that I have chosen, and let's see, it's Super Celebration, and this one is from 2016, and I do have some scraps. Oh gosh, for this one to work with. Oh, a lot of die cuts and things. We can look closer to that later on. But the scraps, I chose a little cut file, since I thought they were probably doing some shenanigans after they have done the boring stuff. And I just brought one piece of paper and then these papers. I won't use the cakes. This is a birthday collection, but that's not a birthday, but there were these beautiful hearts, and I thought I could back this one with some colors and make it a bit happy. And I think the B-sides will be just perfect for that. So we will see. And I brought in this one as well because I just adore this paper. And for a background, let's go with a Vicki Boutin pre-made mixed media paper, a background. And I will probably do some more mixed media on it, maybe some stenciling or something. But not too much, because having this big cut file will cover most of it, and it will also maybe be a bit busy. We do have to see what we are doing with our layout. So that's the papers. I do have some, let's see so we don't destroy that one. I do have some puffy stickers, and I'm thinking of using the stars and the flowers. So some more small pieces, maybe for the eye in shenanigans. I have a smaller white alphabet right there, and there might be something that I can use. We will see. And then I just picked some ephemera, some flowers, some balloons, and these cute donuts in all the colors. Yes, even a white. And I have some wordy bits, sparkle and shine. Do not worry, be happy. And love this. And then I have some beautiful crowns. And then some stars, leaves, and small flowers. Can you see them? Yes. All in all the colors, even my horrid orange. I really don't like orange, if you wonder. Oh, let's go that way. So then we will move into another collection, and I will try to use this one for the first time. Whoops. That's the photo I am scrapping with. Oh, that was my inspiration. My hubby and me, and that is Nisse and Louis. And they are my best friends, small chihuahuas. And that was the first time we met Nisse. He's about 7.5, 8 weeks old there. And Louis is his father. So let's do a dog layout. And I bought some doggy papers when I was doing all my pet photos in earlier this year. But unfortunately, these ones did not come to me in the right time. So this is from Echo Park. I love my dog, and a dog's tail. And let's see when this one was made. Does it say? Yeah, 2018 is this paper from. And let's see if we can find one on this one as well. 2019. And I thought the brown worked very well with my friend's burgundy walls. A bit more muted color scheme maybe. And I don't know exactly which sides I will be using. Probably not as much of these ones. I don't know, but I don't know. I like these ones better. And I will challenge myself to use pattern paper background. I'm not very good at doing that, so we will see. Yes, and I have some cardstock that I thought, it's not exactly the same blue, but I thought it might work for this anyway. Maybe to back my photos. And then I have two big sticker sheets that I haven't started. It's from the Bark collection, and that's from 2015. And that's I Love My Dog from 2019, also Echo Park. So I hope we will find something fun to use. I know that's not a Chihuahua, but they are lucky dogs who are at my friend's house. There you go. And somewhere I picked up these stickers, and that might be a little Chihuahua maybe. Right there. And then I have some ephemera. I haven't picked out any alphabets or so to all the for all of these furry friends. And I don't know, but I loved the little turtle, so he's probably going on the layout, even though they are not anything to do with turtles, but I loved him, and he was in the collection. So that's that. Let's see, now we will move into, this will be a stash dive because we are going to use Oh My Heart from Paige Evans and Pink Paisley, and 2016. So I will try to kill this one. Oh, sorry. I have these as a divider. I took out my scraps, and the photo I am using this to is this one of my mother, my oldest daughter Linnea, and me at her graduation. She has the cap on that we have when we graduate. It's like well, no, I don't know how to explain it. It's white with a black band on it. And seeing my mother laughing and she looked so happy on this photo, that's really rare. She didn't like us to take photos. And I think the hand there is my father, because I have another photo where he is on, but this is not the best photo, and the other one is even worse. But I don't have that many photos of us three in the same photo, so I will scrapbook this one, even though it's not a very good photo. It was taken by my ex-mother-in-law, and her camera didn't like my mother's blouse. I have a sticky book, and that sticky book that is with... Oh, and this sticky book is actually a win from Kelsey Sherry. So I will be using that one again. The papers I am going to use are these ones. And I might try to get away with using this one as a background and the other ones in some way, backing the photo and so on. It's just some... I thought that paper would work very well with my mother's blouse. And maybe some of the greens in mine. Yes. And I brought out the chipboard. I do have quite a lot of that yet. So that might be fun to work with. And some scraps. And then I have this cut file. All the cut files are from Creative Cuts Club. And it's the April kit that we are working with right now. And I thought having a sign was a good thing when you are leaving school and you are heading out for a new direction. So that's the reason I chose that one. And then I just chose some ephemera. Books and more books. That's Linnea. She went on to go to university and she has graduated from medical school as well. Just some floral bits. These were so cute, so I brought them in as well. More flowers. So I will see how much I will use. There we go. And now we are going to a completely different feel and a different... We will stay with pink paisley, but we will actually do a Halloween layout because I want to do this photo of my daughter. She is into SFX makeups, and this is one of the looks she did last autumn. So with all the orange and so, I have to go to my Spellcast from Pink Paisley, especially since orange is actually the color I really do not like to work with. I really don't. I do have some scraps to work with, and I didn't bring it in for this. I brought it in for this one. It's a bit more neutral, but I do love this marble paper. That's absolutely gorgeous, except for being orange. And then, as you can see, I have a whole specialty papers in this one, and I thought maybe if I choose the right title, I can use these as my title and cut them out. That might be a way to use them, since I'm not very good at it. Using them, I mean. And then I just brought out some other papers, I will probably go and use a black cardstock background for this one. I think so. It will be a nice pop to make the orange pop even more. So these were the papers. I actually bought in some trim. I will probably not use the purple one, but it was in the kit, so I just took it with me. I have a stick book, and Spellcast was from 2017, so you know. I do have the whole 6x6 paper pad. I don't think, oh, I have used 1 or 2 papers. So I will try to do a dent in that one. Oh no, those should not be here. For this one, I actually have the alphabet that goes with this collection, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And we will see if we will use that or if we use something otherwise. Some black maybe. I actually have 2 of the chipboard, and I bought one on sale, I can see. So I will try to use a lot of chipboard, I think. I also have the sticker sheet. So that's that. And then a photo. And then I do have some of the ephemera as well. And I do have, oops, good, a big frame. I have Happy Halloween, and I thought maybe I can use that as some sort of title. And I have them in 2 colors, so let's see what we can use. A tag and this for best costume. I know it's just makeup, but I love this piece of paper, so I brought it in. A spell book and some beautiful flowers. Spellcast, another word, beware, and some flowers. Oh, the moon. Can you see it? I hope so. And the word, some more wordy bits, and a little cat. That one is not good. Oops. Stay there. There we go. Okay, now we have done Christmas, and we have done graduation, and we have done Halloween and autumn. Let's go to summer. And a few summers ago we went to the zoo. That's very close to us. And this is the photo. We are going, oh, what do you say? What do you call that? In a lift? Well, I don't know the word for it. But we will be riding in a carriage that is on a wire, and we will travel over all the animals. Instead of driving through with your car, you are taking this carriage instead. So, since we are at the zoo and we are going to watch all the animals, I thought let's use a very green, or maybe the yellow side. I don't know, but I actually liked the green in this collection. It's the Zoo, it's Zoo Adventure from Cartabella. And let's see if we can find a year when this was made. 2020. So it's a quite new one, and I will be breaking into it for the first time. I have chosen that as background. And then I have these. I know that we won't see any birds actually on that ride, but we are in a cage and they are in a cage, so I thought that was quite funny. And on the other side we do have these. We will see giraffes and elephants, so maybe. But I think I love that paper together. It's quite striking. And I like it saturated, and I really love my primary colors. And for this one I do have a sticker sheet with all the animals. We did see lions and tigers when we were on this ride, and some wolves and so on, moose. And then I have a paper pad, 6x6. I don't have anything more than the paper pads and the collection pack and the ephemera packs. So our trip to the zoo was a good one. I like this frame. Zoo Safari, Be Brave. And then they have these cute little tags that we might be using. And that was just a little note like that. But I thought it was quite fun to maybe write the date for our trip. And oh, there was the bird. Let's have him on the right one. It's a jungle out there. Fun at the zoo. I just chose different sizes and different what do you say? Different forms to go. Maybe I will be able to use some. Day at the zoo. Let's see. That's a problem. Wait a minute. Well, we just have to do it that way. Then I went in and I brought out one of my first collections. And I don't have that much left, but you have to try to use them. So I will try to do this photo of my youngest daughter and my son eating ice cream at a small river that goes through this old town. And there's an art piece in the water. It's actually 2 feet sticking up. So I thought this collection might be quite fun. Emoji love for that one, because it's quite a, well, funny what do you say, installation. So I don't have much of it, so I brought it all out. It is mostly, unfortunately, I must say, these big cut parts. And I think I like it more what they do now, when they have one side is the cut apart and then it's another pattern paper on the back side. I can use that so much better. These I don't really know what to do with, because I will probably not use those papers, and that's a shame, because that's 4 papers that I won't be able to use. But I do have this one. I don't think I will do that emoji. I will probably use this one. But I brought them in just in case. I do have some scraps that I can work with. you know, some scraps. And if I can't use these papers with this layout, I will probably toss them or give them to someone. But I will probably not try to do more with it after this layout. I have the sticker sheet that always comes when it's a Simple Stories collection, and this one is Emoji Love from 2016. So I do have some more scraps over here. Oh my goodness. I brought in another cut file from Creative Cuts Club, and this one says Game Over, and I thought this poor person is definitely game over there in the water. I do have some beautiful chipboards. I have some ephemera still left, some brads, some more chipboard, and I have these clear stickers. I might be able to use some. I think they were meant for a planner or something like that. As I said, if I can't use any more of the papers, I will donate them, and then I will probably think about that as well. So that was that photo. Oh my goodness, it's a long one. And now we will go into another Paige Evans collection. This one is one of my absolute favorites. It's whimsical. And I don't have that much left of the papers. So I will use whatever I feel like. Let's see if you can see them. I have some fun scraps and cut-offs, some more of these 6x6 papers, and then just these are actually the papers I have left. So I will see which one I can use, and you can see that I have been hoarding that one. That's my favorite paper. But I also love this side. That's such a beautiful side. So, all my scraps. I didn't want to do and break out. I want to use as much as I can, so if I can use it, I will. I think I have maybe some more scraps down here, and some, yeah, I think maybe it's the flowers in here. Can you see them? So that's the flower die cuts. And some more scraps, smaller scraps. Okay. I have some beautiful buttons left, and that beautiful charm. I have a few die cuts left to use, and the photo I am going to use this on is this one of Julia and Grynet. And this is when Julia wasn't feeling very well before she had her diagnosis, so Grynet was often comforting her and lying as close to her as she could. She's such a sweet kitty. And since they are lying in the sofa, I thought this cut file of a sofa would be quite fun to use. I have this alphabet that goes with this collection. I do have some letters left. I have also the chipboard letters that goes with it. And I do have some chipboard things left, some frames and those squares. I think I don't know how to use them. If you have an idea how to use these squares, please let me know. And I have some of the sticker sheet as well. Not much, but a bit. Maybe I can have 2 or 3 layers left with this one. And that will be just perfect because this is one of my absolute favorite collections. And I have used it so much. And I didn't get it all. I got a sample of it. A big sample though. Okay, let's see. And then we have this one. And I want to scrapbook this photo of me and my children. We are standing in line to get into a ice cream restaurant. And it's in the same town actually that Erik and Julia was having ice cream looking at the small river. But now we are going to the big ice cream restaurant. On the other photo we were just in a smaller one. So let's take you off. Let's start with the papers. And oops, there were some more things there. With this one, I really want to use my new Simply Vintage Indigo Garden from Simple Stories. It will be the first time I work with it. And for this page, I think I know what I want. I want to use this navy blue background paper. I want to use a piece of that side and a piece of that side as well, I think. And then I just love that little card, living this a sweet life. And I like this a lot more when I have an ordinary pattern paper on this side and then a cut part on this. Then I can choose if I want to use it. It's not wasted for me, since I don't do project life. And then I have pulled out some of the 6x8 papers, and in Simple Stories they are actually double-sided. So that's good. But I thought I wanted to use the B sides. I have chosen to use the sticker book and also these foam stickers because I really love them. I think they are beautiful. And the other side is like this. And then I have these false brads. And I do have more of this collection. So if there's something I need, I can always bring it in. I don't feel that I have to use only the things I have taken right now. I have chosen some of these layered chipboard pieces as well. I thought maybe one could cut this one in half and have it sticking up different sides, or something like that. Grateful heart. And then some of the beautiful ephemera. Some butterflies, since we're in the summer. Thought that was fun, but in all colors, as you can see. Some wordy bits and a little beautiful pink heart. Oh, more butterflies and some wordy bits. That's that one. There we go. And this one is the second last one. And I want to break into my beautiful Cocoa Vanilla No Limits. I will probably get a cardstock for this one, I think. And I just loved these two together. But there is also this one that is absolutely beautiful. And this yellow one isn't bad either, actually. And the photos I want to use with these are these two. That is Julia on her 1 year, her birthday, when she became 1 year. Sorry, that's a funny way to pronounce that. It was her first birthday. And that is her grandpa, Billy, which is my husband's stepfather. And I just loved this one, this navy piece with these photos. I thought it would be perfect, actually. I have the chipboard to get some dimensions and some other texture. And for the texture, I also have these buttons to use. I pulled in these title pieces as something to use. And the beautiful puffy stickers. Those are absolutely gorgeous. And then I have this card as a journaling card. Julia is one of a few, well, Billy does not have any children of his own, so this is his first grandkid, so it's quite a big deal. I pulled some of fun die cuts. Smile Big was a good one, and Yay, and Best Kid Ever, and some tickets. And I like those circly bits. And Awesome Since Day One. I thought that was kind of cool to use on a birthday layout when you're 1 year old. And you wouldn't know that it's a birthday if I haven't told you, because it's not, you don't see a cake or anything like that. It was before the party, and they were just talking and having fun, the two of them. Now let's see. The last kit. We will go back to the kit we used, I showed you at first. It's the wonderful Vicki Boutin. And now we are documenting Christmas. So if I make it, I might be doing Christmas in May on the 25th, and that's Willie today, my mother-in-law, Jacob, who is engaged to my daughter Linnea, and my son Eric, and me. And we have just finished the Christmas smörgåsbord, so we are quite full. I'm very happy. And since it was Christmas, I thought this paper with the stockings would be quite nice, and there's a lot of the colors that we are wearing that is represented in this one. And I really don't know when to use it, because we usually don't have a stocking presents as much as you do in America or in England. And then I like this neutral background, and this is also one of those that I will probably use a bit of that one and this one on this, and try to force myself to actually use a pattern paper as a background. Let's see how we can do that. I also have some of these scraps. We will see what we can do with them. I liked the thought of having some colors and maybe backing that one with that. And I also have this fun package material that I thought I could maybe use. It's always good to have different textures and using all your things up. And this was a kit from Redefine Creative, the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and Christina had put in these alphabets, and I think they are fun. They are so skinny, but they're quite puffy. And if I don't, well, I can do something with this one, and I can also use this one. Since it's not very often that I celebrate Christmas with both my older children, since they are celebrating with their dad as well, and now even a new family. And I put in some tags. This is from the paper with all the tags, and maybe a little journaling piece. I really don't know how to use this one, but so I was intrigued on finding out how to use it. I put some title pieces in as well. And then I went for all the stockings. I wanted to use them. If I use the paper, I want to use the die cuts with the stockings. And I thought this one was fun. It was another shape, so it was a good one. So there you are. I've been talking for 50 minutes nearly. I hope you will have a wonderful May. International Scrapbooking Day is coming up. And oh, I have to tell you this. I will pull in sequins and flares, letter stickers, and anything else that I want into my kits. This is a starting point, and I've never done page kits before, so this is a new thing for me. I hope you will come back and see what I create with my kit. And don't forget to watch all the other members of this beautiful hop, the monthly hop that we are doing. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.